Anthem with today's European market wrap-up, August 26, 2008, baby. Can you say dollar melt-up? I certainly can. Oh my goodness. IFO. 3 letters, that's what I'll say. IFO. Sucks. European consumer confidence, German consumer confidence, horrible. GDP was pretty much a level. Confidence, negative. Bad. European recession / depression on its way. If you've been a listener of mine, remember, I've just been contributing for Daily FX now for just a week or so, but I have my own service. I've offered this stuff on YouTube, my radio show. I've been talking about European recession forever. It's coming, baby. There's no balance. The German ZU versus IFO, there is no comparison. It's sort of like ADP, US ADP versus non-farm payroll. It's just, there's no comparison. So European, German consumer confidence just terrible. What, 94.7, 87 on expectations. That's the bad thing. Expectations is bad. The euro making new reaction lows. Cable making new reaction lows. The dollar just continues to explode. I'll tell you what looks interesting. Dollar Canada. That baby's got a lot of catching up to do. Can you say 107? I sure can. Euro sterling. Euro Canada keeps going lower. I love that trade. Euro sterling, I love it. I think Euro sterling got a chance to break through 78 now. I said it. You'll hear it. Maybe not today. You know, a lot of things that I say might not happen in the moment right away, but I try and do my best. I try and give you guys as much in the moment stuff. But, you know, think about a 50-pip move on a percentage basis. What is a 50-pip move on a percentage basis in sterling dollar? Not much. So, you know, it's hard to give you guys exactly what's going to happen in the moment type of stuff. But I'll tell you what, the theme is continued dollar strength. We had U.S. housing starts, which were better. And listen, I'm not the biggest bull on the U.S. economy. It's just the other guys. It's the other guy's greed. The other guy is the one that's in trouble. The European economy is going into a total meltdown. Can you say economic Armageddon? They haven't even written down half the stuff that we have. They got so much of the subprime crap on their books, they haven't even begun to write down like we have. So our stuff, we're not good, but they are certainly getting worse. And Jean-Claude Trichet at the ECB, he's going to have to start to cut rates. He's able to, because inflation's going to come down. And if inflation comes down, what's he got to do? Well, how can he justify keeping rates as high as they are? He can't. So inflation's going to come down. U.S., we do have a ton of data coming out of the U.S. today. The minutes, the FOMC minutes, I am very curious to read these things because, again, you got a lot of members on the FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee, that are very hawkish. That hawkish means they're going to raise rates, that they are inflation fighters. You know, the biggest problem is, and I was talking about this on my radio show, inflation expectations, right? And, you know, you talk to people, you listen to people on the stupid TV, and what do they say? Oh, oil's come down, oil is coming down, oil's coming down. But are you happy with oil at $115 a barrel? Are you happy with $3.50 a gallon for gas? I'm not. And I cannot imagine that. Well, no, I do imagine. What's happening is the stupid U.S. consumer is okay with $115 barrel of oil. And they're okay with $3.50. And what Bernanke needs to fight is inflation expectations, is the fact that it's becoming anchored. And if we're okay with oil being at 115, you morons, then it's just horrible. And he's going to have to raise rates to say, forget about it. No way. Oil cannot be at 115 long term, or we're dead. The world is in trouble. So the U.S. FOMC's got to fight inflation expectations. It can't be anchored the way it is. So the minutes are going to be very important to me to see, you know, how pissed off are they? I mean, aren't they pissed off? Yeah, oil's come in $35, $30, big freaking deal. It was just 70 last year. I mean, when oil went through 100, people were freaking out. Do you remember that? It's sort of like 9/11. It's sort of like people that forget about 9/11. Okay, I will never forget about 9/11. Never. You take it to them, you take them out, and you take them down. No matter what. And as much as everyone's against George Bush, whatever, I'm not going to get into that. I don't want to alienate a lot of people. But again, they came at us, we're going to take it to them. So the same thing again. You can't be happy with $115 a barrel of oil just because it was 145. Oil needs to come down even more. And I think oil's got a chance to crack through 100, believe it or not. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but in the months to come. Oh yeah. As demand slows in the world, as all these, in my opinion, this is the Libyans, this is the Russians, buying futures contracts saying stick it to the Americans. Well, now they got margin calls. And what are they going to do? So again, inflation expectations. If that becomes anchored, the Fed has no choice but to raise rates. So we're seeing the dollar continue to rally. We're seeing housing numbers yesterday were better. We're seeing a lot of the world worse than the United States. We've taken the pain. The United States has taken the pain already. The Europeans have not. London, they're taking pain. But again, their situation's a little different than the Europeans. Euro sterling, I like this as a short. I think it could break through 79 today. I think loonie yen, take a look at loonie yen. Dollar Canada's got a little catching up to do, baby. Dollar yen, just what you're seeing right now with the yen. Dollar yen's is like pegged at 110, and it's not going to break through this 110.60 level. The euro's going to come down. Cable's going to come down. That means the carry trade's going to melt down too. Euro yen looks like it's about to break 160 right now, and I think loonie yen looks very vulnerable. Take a look at that chart. It doesn't take out 103, 103.90. You know, 104 takes out 103.70. But you know, 105. You want to give yourself a little wide stop. I think this loonie yen's got a ways to go to the downside. Absolutely. Dollar yen I think could dribble up, but we're seeing the euro melting down, taking out multi-month lows. Sterling dollar under 84, 184. It's over. And again, you know, hopefully, again, big bounce yesterday. I'm sorry about the previous. I overslept. I'm back in South Beach, and you know, South Beach is South Beach. But again, I will try and do my best. How do you like this shirt, by the way? A little bit better than the white one you bitches complained about. Anyway, again, dollar Swiss making new highs, multi-month highs. Euro dollar making multi-month lows. Cable dollar multi-month lows. Dollar yen, no. Aussie, Kiwi. That Kiwi looked like a great trade. My premium listeners nailed that last night. Again, as far as the rest of the day is concerned, again, existing home sales, only 10% of the real estate market. Again, existing home sales, I would imagine those are going to be better because, again, think about it. When a builder has a ton of inventory, he's got to sell. Sell! What is he going to do? Drop the price. So existing home sales could be even better than expected, again. So, house price, Case-Shiller house price index on tap, that number's probably going to be weaker. Again, consumer confidence coming out, maybe it's better. Oil coming in. I mean, I'm a very big bear on the U.S. economy, but again, the other guys. It's the other guy's greed. The other guy is in trouble. We're doing all right. Not we're doing all right. We're doing bad, but they're doing worse. That's pretty much the situation. Anyway, again, back to the market. Again, the euro's probably going to continue to drop lower. Euro sterling, watch that euro sterling, euro pound, because if the euro pound drops, that means cable's going to hang in there. The euro's going to come in. So euro sterling's a big indicator right now. Euro Swiss, love that trade too. Euro Swiss, Euro Canada, we're already making money in. Euro sterling, Euro Swiss, Euro dollar, everything euro. How about the Euro Aussie? Looks like a nice short. Everything euro given this IFO looks bad. Again, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm sorry about missing today's market preview. Would have nailed it. But again, what can I say? Andrew Spanton, Daily FX contributor. Make some money. Dollar's going to rally. But the euro across the board looks very weak. Have a good day trading. See you tomorrow.